What's good, fam? It's your boy Gels, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about a dope plugin to use in the Studio One that connect your outboard gear to your sessions. Let's go. Like I said, family, I'm new getting into the hybrid mixing game, and I'm mixing Studio One, and I found an easy way to connect and use my outboard gear inside of my mix sessions in Studio One. That plugin is called Pipeline. Enough of me talking. Let's head to the computer and check it out. All right, fam, if you're like me and run some outboard gear with your Studio One, in my opinion, the best way to do that is with the Pipeline plugin. The Pipeline plugin is a great feature inside of Studio One that allows you to use your outboard gear like a plugin. You put it in on the insert, you adjust your outboard gear and leave it at that. So like I said, man, it's a great plugin to use. Now let's go ahead and get this set up. So the first thing you have to do when you're inside of your session is go to your IO page. Go to the IO page. Here we go. But first, you want to make sure you have your outboard gear plugged up, running out of your outboard gear into your interface or whatever you're using, out of your interface into your outboard gear. Have it set up that way. So right now, the purpose of this video, going to use two pieces of outboard gear: a stereo, warm bus compressor, and a mono Lin 76 compressor. So let's go ahead and get that set up. So the first thing I know is that my bus compressor is set up in inputs 3 and 4. So I'm going to go ahead and add a stereo there. And I know my Lin 76 is set up input 5. So I'll go ahead and add a mono. If for some reason these were different, you could just click here in the sections and set it up yourself. It'll change it. So now what I want to do is we'll call this warm bus comp. We have that set up there. So now we'll go to where it says input 2. We'll call this Lin 76. There we have the inputs. Now let's go to the outputs. With the outputs, we're going to do the exact same thing because I have it set up the exact same way. We're going to go ahead and add stereo. The stereo is output 3 and 4. And then add mono. The mono is channel 5. So we'll go ahead and set this up. Warm bus comp. We have that set up. And now we'll go ahead and set up the Lin 76. We have that set up now, and all we want to do is hit apply. Once we hit apply, we hit OK. Now we have it set up. Now we're going to start with a mono channel. So we'll go ahead and search pipeline. There's pipeline mono. Here we have it here. As you can see, it's a very simple UI to use. Very simple. Let's go through it really quickly. You have your sends, you have your return, you have your picture, you have your notes, you have, matter of fact, let's just go through it really quick. So the first thing I like to do is my colors are red and black. I like to change the color of this pipeline. If you hit this PreSonus logo, there we go. I like red. Red just stands out to me. And then all you simply want to do, make sure your outboard gear is on, of course. You go here to your send. We're going to pick the Lin 76. This is a mono channel, so it's only going to put in what I put in mono. Then we're going to go here to the return and do the same thing. The Lin 76. Here we have unnamed device. We'll call it Lin 76. And then what I also like to do when I add these into my templates and stuff like that, I'll come here, right click on this and just change. Instead of it saying pipeline mono, what I'll do, I'll leave the pipeline in there, but I'll start it with that piece of gear. So I'll do Lin 76 pipeline, and that's the way it'll look in my template, right? So now let's pull it back up. And to make sure all your samples are aligned, everything is perfect, all you have to do is hit auto, and in Studio One, it will align everything perfectly, just to make sure you're not running into any issues clocking, going in and out. Studio One will do that for you. Now let's go ahead and play some audio through it. All right, so I'm glad that happened, right? As you can see, no audio was coming through this pipeline. And that's simply because after we clicked auto here, we did not deselect this setup mode. Once you deselect the setup mode, go ahead and hit play. We have the auto coming through. Adjusting the input. Adjusting the output. Ratio. As you can see, it's very, very simple to set up. And also what I like about this pipeline, you can click on this little picture here. You click on the picture, you'll be able to drag and drop a picture of your gear. So you could take a picture of your actual gear that you're using, drag and drop that gear, drag and drop that picture here, and it'll set it up perfectly for you to use, right? So that's a great, great feature. And also, if you want to take a picture, you can also click on this pencil, type in some notes, and there you have your session recall with a picture and also some notes. That's great, great. And there we have it. It's that easy to set up the mono. Now let's go ahead and turn this off. Let's go ahead to the stereo. Stereo, we're going to use it the same way. Pull up pipeline stereo. Me personally, let's get that color changed ASAP. We'll go over here to the send. We're going to pick the warm. We're not going to pick the Lin 76. Remember, this is stereo. That's why it's great to name them. So we'll go ahead and pick the warm. Same here. Pick the warm. Unnamed device. We'll do warm bus comp. Got that set up. And of course, like I said, also what I like to do, let's go ahead and name this. Go ahead and rename. Pipeline. Warm bus comp. Go ahead and name that warm bus comp. And you also could set up your own preset if you would like. When I'm using this inside of my templates, I don't set up a preset because it's already set up the way I want it. Again, like we did with the mono, let's hit this audio, make sure everything is aligned. And don't forget to unclick this setup mode. There we go. Let's play some audio. Just hit the compress button. Engage transformers. Messing with the threshold. Ratio. Makeup gain. As you can see, man, this pipeline plugin makes it very, very easy to use your outboard gear with Studio One. Yes, sir. I love Studio One, man. Don't you? They just make it so easy to work. No matter what your workflow is, Studio One definitely has a way for you to work, man. I love this pipeline plugin. It helps me use my outboard gear inside of my sessions. I use it just like it's a plugin, slide it around, put it in my mix template, etc., man. Do you guys use pipeline? Let's talk about it in the comments below, man. Like I said, Studio One just made it really easy. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, check out my website, mixedbygels.com, man. You can reach out to me for mixing and mastering services. There's a bunch of ebooks and templates. You can also check out the affiliates page and save yourself some money. I'll catch you on the next video. It's your boy Gels, baby. I'm gone.